These seniors are keeping fit and healthy thanks to an initiative in Huron and Perth counties called Wellness for Seniors.
Wellness for Seniors is a program where we work with seniors that are aged 55 plus in Perth and Huron counties, and those that usually have a chronic condition. And so our goal is to provide programs that help them stay in their home and sort of a preventative for the healthcare system. Let's keep people healthy, strong, and fit.
2, 3, 4, 5. There are 3 types of programs under the Wellness for Seniors umbrella: exercise, health screening, and education.
So we really want people to not only live in their homes, but have quality when they live at their homes. So they don't have to rely on you, they can do things themselves.
Programs are held all across Huron and Perth counties in both urban and rural communities. Wellness for Seniors is a partnership of 6 organizations: Blue Water Rest Home Community Connections, Michelin Area Community Outreach, One Care Home and Community Support Services, St. Mary's and Area Home Support, Knollcrest Lodge Community Outreach, and VON Perth Huron. Funding is provided by the Southwest LHIN. Every year, more than 3,000 clients in Huron-Perth are being served by cost-effective local programs that help keep our seniors healthy, strong, and independent. Here's a look at some of the things Wellness for Seniors has to offer. About 2 years ago, Joyce Vivian of St. Mary's was diagnosed with osteoporosis.
And they suggested getting lots of exercise, so I try this twice a week.
Vivian says her doctor is pleased with her health improvements, but there are other benefits to classes as well.
The socializing, and it's in the morning, which I like, and I don't know, meeting people, seeing the friendly faces. I would encourage other people to come and try it.
Many of the fitness classes are possible because of volunteers, like Susan McCutcheon, who's been teaching for 6 years.
I think fitness is important, and I wanted to encourage other people to get involved, and I like seeing lots of improvements, including balance, flexibility, strength, cardio endurance, muscular endurance, range of motion and mobility. And because it's taught in a group setting, there's a lot of social interaction, and a lot of them become good friends to each other.
Seniors can also get healthy at a slower pace with classes like chair yoga or sit and fit.
The participants do the exercises in a chair, or most of us, all of us do them in a chair. However, occasionally we can stand and do different things standing. Many of them have or have had health issues. Some of them perhaps use it as a stepping stone from, let's say, an operation. So they start with the sit and fit, and then they progress to some of the more advanced or more vigorous exercises.
Bev Rabbit suffered a stroke 3 years ago, and sit and fit classes are an important part of his recovery.
I think it's important that, you keep your body, shoulders or arms or legs, you exercise them. And movement, I think, is the big thing. I think exercise, whatever your condition may be, it's good for you.
At chair yoga, participants work on improving their strength, balance, and breathing.
The doctor recommended it, and I said I thought I would like to do that, and certainly has been very helpful. And the instructor here, David, has been very helpful helping me breathe.
They work at their own pace. They can do it totally seated, they can do it standing, they can do some of it, but what's really neat is to watch them grow. They come into the class and they're feeling kind of down and out, and you can see it in their face. But by the time they leave, with the breathing and the stretching and getting energy moving and the socializing and everything that happens in the class, they are totally, they feel so much better.
I think before I was in a bed for 3 months straight, couldn't move anything. Chair yoga is getting me stronger and getting me to have movement. It creates friendships. It creates a sense of wholeness. It helps with your flexibility and movement.
Did you ever think you'd be doing yoga in your life?
No, I didn't. I didn't even know what yoga was.
If you prefer getting your exercise outdoors, Wellness for Seniors has something for you too with their urban polling program.
Urban polling was originally developed in the Nordic countries as an alternative for the athletes for cross-country skiing. It engages 96% of your body's muscles, and it uses your strength muscles as well. So it's a fabulous exercise that combines cardio and strength training.
2, good. 3.
Exercise programs can also take place in the home.
The in-home exercise program is 10 steps that a trained volunteer can do in the home with community clients. Start off with walking, progressing to wall push-ups using an object or a wall if that's possible, rising up on the toes using something like a chair or table if needed, maybe a walker, sitting in a chair and getting up, leg lifts, and then stretching seated or standing if that's possible. They may not be able to leave their home. There maybe have been recent hospitalizations. They may be at risk for falls. And it's just an excellent program for them to get physically active in their home and easy access.
In addition to exercise, seniors can help monitor their health through a variety of health screening programs, ranging from nutrition awareness, foot care, audiology testing, or a clinic like this one. It's a cardiovascular health awareness program, or CHAP, blood pressure clinic. They can be found at 29 locations in Huron and Perth in places like senior centers or this pharmacy in Stratford.
A little bit higher than what you wanted, but not too bad. Again, that bottom number is. But you thought some of them take place after exercise programs, so different settings and opportunities for clients of our programs to have blood pressure checked outside of the family doctor's office. Sometimes when we go to the doctor, our doctor often may not tell us what our blood pressure is. They may just say, oh, it's good or it's high or what have you. So sometimes it's actually nice to know what your numbers are and what they mean, and just to be able to monitor it outside of the doctor's office.
I've been diagnosed by my doctor with some diabetes, and it has a concern, and also with some high blood pressure levels. So I'm on some medication, but every time I go into the doctor's office, the levels are always high, and they only check it once, and they say, Frank, you're too high. So that's why I like to come over here, because it's done several times and it takes an average, and it always seems to be better.
Good morning. I'm wondering, Mrs. Jones, if I could ask you 15 questions for our nutrition screen.
Nutrition screening helps identify seniors who may be at risk.
And living alone is really an issue for a lot of people living in the community, and it's challenging to eat nutritionally well when you're living alone. So this questionnaire determines where you are at risk. Fruits and vegetables and not drinking enough milk and not drinking enough fluids are historically, I have found, the ones that are the highest issues for people. So what we do is we give information on specifically the questions that they are at risk for, and if necessary, to refer them to a dietitian, especially if they have problems swallowing, that sort of thing.
Seniors can take part in any of these programs through self-referral. You can find more information by calling the number on your screen.